Women's Advocates, as we know it today, grew out of a movement that was part the women's movement and part a movement to recognize, prevent, and end domestic violence. Shelter was key in the beginning of Women's Advocates and in the beginning of this movement, and that was because women, victim survivors, who are not always women, are often and were often in physical danger and in danger of their lives.
The shelter keeps people safe, first of all, by taking them and allowing them to remove themselves from the environment where the abuse is happening. We have a place in shelter where families can be at peace. They can be given resources and supports and encouragement.
As a family and legal support advocate here at Women's Advocates, I provide case management and offer resources. Victim survivors are the experts on their own lived experiences. They're the one that knows their own situation the best, so they get to choose what path they go down, and I'm just here to support them in whatever path they do choose.
Our children's program is staffed by child and family advocates who are experienced in working with children who have seen or witnessed trauma. They provide a very safe, caring, supportive space and let the children really decide what it is they want to do.
The Continuum of Safety that guides so much of our work at Women's Advocates is really based in the notion that shelter is at the heart of the continuum, but it's not the whole continuum. It's the place that they can come to make sure that they're going to be safe, they're going to be healthy, they're going to have an opportunity to heal. We're also focusing upstream, violence prevention, and all the implications of that. In so many cases, survivors need new housing. Our housing advocates work closely with them to find a safe place to live and then to maintain contact with them to make sure that things are going okay.
It's important to provide services before and after shelter because there are victims who are not aware of resources that are in the community.
Women's Advocates is invested in violence prevention through our 24-hour crisis line, our live chat, and our education outreach programming.
Safety planning on the crisis line is important because oftentimes when someone has gone through something that is traumatic, they are functioning just in survival mode. And the safety plan gives them the opportunity to find safe people to contact, to write out warning signs and triggers, and to process the whole situation.
Pop-up advocacy provides an opportunity for people in the community to connect directly with crisis resource advocates regarding concerns about their relationship or their safety in their home. We have 2 pop-up locations, one at the Rondo Community Outreach Library and another at the WIC and SNAP Ramsey County offices through the Among American Partnership.
53% of women stayed in abusive situations because they did not have other housing options. Safety after shelter is important for our families because there's a high probability of families returning to their abusers when they leave shelter. And by having housing when they leave shelter ensures that the family remains safe.
As Women's Advocates has expanded our housing stability program, the child and family advocates play a really key role in helping support the whole family, whether it's providing age-appropriate arts activities, school supplies, or access to resources and events in the community. The advocates really make it easier for the parent to be able to focus on their needs, and we just help support the family in any way we can.
I've been working with a survivor who had multiple barriers to housing. She was denied many times. It was difficult for her because it felt like she was being defined by past mistakes. Despite all the denials, she kept going, finally found someone where she was able to share her story, what had really changed, the services she was accessing, and we were able to access extra funds and help pay a double deposit so that she can have her own place and work on her own journey of housing stability. What's really fun is when I get to visit her, she's incredibly creative and she's very proud of her art, and she has many walls covered with that art that she gets to share with people and now has her own place that no one else gets to access. She decides how she defines her world, her space, her art, and herself.